Hello, Holliston. Welcome to Rose Fieldhouse for Tri-Valley basketball. Tonight it's the Holliston Panthers against the Norwood Mustangs. Both clubs 1-0 after their first game. Second game weathered out due to the snow, and I'm here with Coach Mark Champagne from Holliston. Coach, what are you looking for in the second game? Off to a good start so far.
Yeah,
but it's early.
I think it was a little bit of a rock fight last game, but I thought we did some good things that we can build on. We come into this game a little healthier, so we're going to see how a couple guys mix in. And Norwood got a good win at Dover-Sherburne, their first game, so we're both kind of in the same boat, seeing which team's going to get over the hump.
Yeah, and speaking of that, you got two seniors coming back tonight, Topher Ryan and Noah Salem.
Yep, they both had ankle injuries from football, and they looked pretty good at practice last night, so they're ready to go, and they bring a lot of energy. And Topher's probably our most talented player, and we'll see how he mixes in.
Yeah, what are some of the things you guys worked on this in practice this week, building off that first game? A lot of things that I'm sure went well that you saw, and then some things maybe to fix. Anything in particular you want to share with us tonight?
I think defensively we have to play more by our rules, and that's something that sometimes can be a season-long challenge. But and we're trying to get our bench longer, get more guys involved, and practice is where that happens. So some guys took on that challenge, and some guys are still trying to buy in 100%. But they did a good job. I think we're ready to go. I think they're excited to play.
Great, and you're going to have a little time off after this, so hopefully go out strong tonight, get some practice in, and be back on the in a game next week, late next week.
Be great to be 2-0, and then we go over to Nipmuc on the 30th.
All right. Well, good luck tonight, Coach.
All right, thank you very much.
Thanks for joining us. Well, welcome to Holliston tonight for the matchup between the Holliston Panthers, the 1-0 Holliston Panthers against the 1-0 Norwood Mustangs. I'm Brian Winston along with Steve Hedrick from HCAT SportView TV to bring you tonight's Tri-Valley action. Steve, Panthers got off to a good start late last week and snowed out of their second game, but they're 1-0. The Mustangs are 1-0. What do you think about tonight's game, Steve?
I think it's going to be a very good matchup. You know, the Norwood team was 6-13 last year, but they come back tonight with 11 seniors on their roster. So, you know, this is a very experienced team.
Sure, a lot of experienced team. And we know the Panthers are senior heavy as well, and getting the addition of seniors Noah Salem and Topher Ryan coming back off the injured list. Here comes tonight's starting lineups. They're going to introduce the Mustangs of Norwood in a moment. And it is Thursday night. It's December 19th. There'll be a break for the Panthers after tonight's game, as they will be off in terms of gameplay until the 30th against Nipmuc. Certainly some practice time during the week. And here come the Mustangs. It's number 1, Damari Daniels. He is a junior. Number 3, Jaden Ryan, senior. Number 11, that is J. Mario Corielis, the junior. Number 12, that is Will Gamble, the senior. And number 22, that's Cam McDonald, the junior, for your Mustangs, coached by Kristen McDonald. Here come your Panthers starting lineup. Number 4, the junior, Spencer Merkin. Number 11, senior Aiden Jewett. Sophomore, number 12, Jordan Kasongo. Senior, number 23, Luke Campbell. And the junior, number 33, Jackson Cody, coached by Mark Champagne in his first season with the Panthers. Well, it'll be interesting to see what happens here in tonight's game. Again, two 1-0 teams, as we mentioned. Certainly the Mustangs have a lot of height as I watch them in warm-up. So the Panthers will have to absolutely get good positioning on the board, Steve. And I know that's something you look for, is good boxing out and rebounding.
And I think in our first game, the Panthers, although they're not real big, they did a good job boxing out. They did a good job position basketball. We got some long and lanky guys. So, you know, I think that that'll be a key tonight.
Yeah, they were very active, and that's one of the assets of this Panther club, is their grittiness and their scrappiness, and a very physical group. And here's the opening tip. It goes Norwood's way. They'll have the ball over half court. This is McDonough.
Holliston opens in a man-to-man.
And they find a man down low, and that's number 1, Damari Daniels. Easy hoop, Norwood in a press. Panther inbound it. It's Merkin in the corner. To the middle, it's tipped away. And again, Daniels to the hoop, lays it in. Quick 4-0 lead by Norwood. As the Panthers almost get it over half court, they do, but it goes out of bounds. So, Steve, you can tell right off the bat here, Panthers gonna have the hands full.
They are, and so Norwood comes out pressing right away. Holliston's got to handle that. They got to stay calm. Now, this might be an issue right now because they've got a new coach.
And Merkin takes it in and drives, and he'll get to the line.
You know, Holliston's got a new coach. They've only had, maybe 2 weeks they've been on the floor. So it's a huge thing to put in your press breaks and, so it's early in the season for them.
Merkin to the line. First one is good, 4-1. Mustangs, not even a minute yet played in this contest. If I remember correctly, Panthers shot maybe just under 50% from the line. In the last game, they'll be 50% to start here, 1 for 2.
Yeah, that was an issue, even though they won.
Panthers in there man-to-man, as Steve pointed out a moment ago. Mustangs working it around the perimeter. Number 1, Daniels, seems to be an active player, and that's going to be a travel. As number 11, that is J. Mario Corielis, who kind of went up and over Cody and then ended up kind of falling down on his way.
Yeah, Cody had good position.
Another turnover by the Panthers in the press, kicked out to the wing. Back to the middle, that's number 12, the lefty. It's in and out, and rebound Panthers to Campbell. And Jordan to Merkin.
Norwood pressing even not on the make,
yes.
Off the rebound.
And another turnover by the Panthers, and this will be a layup for number 12. That's Will Gamble. 6-1, Mustangs. 6.5 to go first quarter. Again, the pressure.
It's a 2-2-1, or it could even be a man-to-man, actually.
And another turnover, so I believe that's 3 quick turnovers by the Panthers here in the first minute, almost minute 40. Having a hard time with that pressure. Norwood ball over half court. This is McDonough. They go in, they go down low. That's Corielis, misses. Rebound Campbell. Luke quite active on the boards last time. Another turnover as Merkin wasn't sure there was a player there. Missed layup, but a follow by Daniels. That's 6 quick points for Daniels. 8-1 Mustangs. Panthers better job breaking it there, but almost another turnover. Fast pace here by Norwood to start, Steve.
Yeah, they're really pressuring Holliston. Even when we get the ball over, our passing is not crisp.
Inbound to Merkin, 19 on the clock. Man-to-man still by Norwood. Not much movement by the Panthers. Almost another turnover.
Yeah, they're doubling the ball.
Down low to Cody. He goes up. He misses. Rebound by big number 11. That's Corielis. So had a decent shot there, Steve. Got to make those in this type of a game.
Yeah, well, that's the good thing is Holliston's going to the hoop.
Deep from 3. It's short. Rebound.
Good box
Cody
out.
Pushed from behind. Almost traveled, but the missed foul and a travel maybe washed itself out. 5:12 to go in the first. 8-1 Mustangs. Panthers in kind of a high double stack at the elbow. Give and go to Merkin. Tries to throw it up. Air ball long. Rebound Mustangs.
Yeah, Mustangs are challenging every shot.
Cody with almost a tip away. Corielis fights for it. And they kick it back out. It's Daniels up top. He makes his move to the middle. Drives. Blocked by Kasongo. Nice block by Jordan, the sophomore. Ball pushed up into Jordan's hands. He goes up. He's fouled hard. He'll get to the line.
That was a good move by Luke Campbell to spin away from the pressure here in the backcourt and get the ball up to the wing to continue the fast break.
So Kasongo, the sophomore, to the line. His first one is no good. It's short. Got some substitutions for the Panthers. Here comes Topher Ryan, the seniors. He makes his first appearance of the season, coming off the injured list with a bum ankle. Cotting checks in, as does Penn. So you have Penn, Cotting, Campbell, Kasongo, and Topher Ryan. Second one is good. Panthers 2 for 4 early from the line. 8-2. 4.5 to go, first quarter, excuse me.
Okay, this should be interesting with the subs in and to see how Holliston now responds.
Still in a man-to-man, and Daniels active in a late foul, a block. So he beat his man, and the help wasn't quite there in time. I think that foul is on. Did you get that, Steve?
I think it's on Penn, yeah.
It's on Penn 13, the junior.
Yeah.
Timeout, Coach Champagne. So he's going to call his troops in, Steve. What, former coach, what would you tell your team at this moment?
Well, I think this is a good timeout. You know, we're not handling the pressure of Norwood very well, and he's got a new set of kids in, and I think he really needs to settle them down and you know, help them out on the defensive end, and then try to get into a good press break and transition.
Yeah, Panthers probably need to slow this game down a bit. This team, one of the Panthers' strengths is their quickness, but this Norwood team might have the edge, at least at the moment. In terms of ball control, they sure do.
Yeah, and you know, Holliston's having trouble getting it across half court. When they do, they start to set up their offense. Norwood is doubling onto the ball, you know, from the weak side, from the blind side. The man is coming to try to pick that dribble. So they got to be aware of that, you know.
Yeah, got to cut down on the turnovers. We're somewhere around 5 or 6 here early in the first quarter. So 4:22 to go in the first quarter. It's Daniels to the line. First free throw attempt by the Mustangs. He's there for 2. It's 8-2 Mustangs early, as the junior's first one is good. 9-2 Mustangs. Second one is good also.
He's got a nice stroke from the foul line.
He does. Inbound Penn. They get it, and that's a turnover. Misses Ryan late with the pass. It's number 00 into the game. That's Joey Steves for the Mustangs. They go up top, a little give and go. Kicked it out to the wing. It's for 3. It's good.
Number
That's
15,
Jack Kelly.
Jack Kelly.
And it's 13-2 Norwood. As Campbell crosses over midcourt, gets it in the corner to Cotting. Looks like still a man-to-man for the Mustangs as Kasongo pulls up the dribble up top, and it's a very vocal group as well, this Mustang team. A lot of spirit to the corner, baseline, Cotting, long, rebound Penn. Kick back to Campbell. Jumper, long, rebound Daniels.
Much better offensive possession, though, for Holliston.
A long shot by Steves, but a rebound. They're giving up the glass there. That's number 11. And they're going to have to deal with Corey Ellis in this game, Steve. I mean, he's clearly taller than anybody on the court for the Panthers, and long arms. A lot of length there, Steve. They're going to have to deal with him.
And he's quick off the floor. He really gets right back up there.
So Corey Ellis, the junior, is going to the line for 2. His first one is good. And checks Cody and Jewett in for Campbell and Penn. 3:20 to go, 14-2, Panthers down 12. As the junior goes to the line for his second shot, which is good. So 4 for 4 right off the bat from the free throw line for the Mustangs.
Yeah.
As they'll set their press up again.
Holliston did a much better job in the press break last time, and they were much more under control.
Ryan over midcourt, driving in between 3-4 players, and it's a turnover tipped away. A lot of dribbling there. Layup is good by Gamble. 17-2, almost another steal, but it'll be a foul. That's a foul on number 12, Will Gamble.
When we break the pressure, one of the things we got to do. You can't just keep dribbling because they're going to double you. So you got to look for that open man.
And we both know the best way to get through a press is passing. You want to
got
get that
that
ball
right.
down the court and hit those spots with good, clean passes. As Noah Salem checks into the game for the Panthers. He is number 10, the senior, making his debut this season as the ball goes through Ryan's legs. Retains it. There's Salem at the baseline looking to work, getting in. Ball tipped away. It's going to be Panther ball. So they'll inbound it underneath their basket. It'll be 6 seconds on the shot clock for the Panthers. Jewett inbounding layup.
Nice play. Good
and
cut.
It is good. That's Cody. Nice cut there. So the Panthers, nice inbound play there. Hopefully get a little momentum going as they reset into their man-to-man 17-4, 2:25 to go. Backdoor cut. Nice block by Ryan and recovered. It's Salem, but throws it away. And it'll be off. 0-0. That's Joey Steve. So tiny bit of a turn here, Steve.
Yeah.
Or perhaps.
Yeah. The officials are letting them play a little here.
And we saw that in the last game as well, which as a fan, I love to see that. It's to Salem, far side, tough pass down low, turnover. Mustang ball over half court, 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Ball and the lead. That's an air ball, and it'll be Panther ball. So air ball out of bounds, Panthers inbound, again the press set up. Aiden Pryor, Mustang number 23, is checked in as well. Inbounds at Jewett. And another turnover, boy. And number 12, Gamble, he's active there for the Mustangs. He's a senior, so he's got the experience and the quickness.
Yeah, yeah.
And the Panthers almost in double digits for turnovers here, Steve. Not the way you want to take care of the ball.
Definitely not.
Gamble's first attempt is a miss. So that's the Mustangs' first miss from the line. It's Jewett, Salem, Cody, Ryan, and Cotting in the game now for your Panthers. Second one from Gamble, the lefty, is good. Again, pressure from the Mustangs. Jewett. Actually, they back off here, Steve.
Yeah, they just subbed in a few people, so they do have a little bit. Oh.
But another bad pass tipped away and into the hands of the Mustangs. Fortunately, followed up by a awful pass by the Mustangs. So it goes back to the Panthers, 18-4. Merkins checking back into the game for Salem, as the Mustangs have pulled back their pressure for the moment with a 14-point lead. And like you said, some new personnel in the game. Still in there man-to-man, Merkin to the left side. Ryan trying to post up, not much there.
Yeah, he has a little bit of a height mismatch there.
Yeah, they got to find him down there. Cotting trapped down low, almost another turnover. Merkin steps in, and there is the turnover again. And it's Gamble, as he just steamrolls his way. Cotting ends up on the ground. No call either way. They are letting him play, Steve. I love it. Ball to Ryan. Ryan fiddling and diddling from the side down low to Cody. He goes to work. Kicked it out to Jewett for three. Good.
There we go.
Bombs away for Aiden Jewett. And 18-7. Closest the Panthers have been in a while.
They moved the ball well, and they kept it moving, therefore avoiding the doubles.
Under a minute, 45 to go. To the wing for three for the Mustangs. It's long. Rebound tipped by Ryan. Great hustle by Topher Ryan, as not sure which Mustang that was. Almost boxed him out on that rebound. Great fight by Ryan to retain possession and get the call. So Panther ball, 40 seconds to go. Down 11 as Ryan checks out.
Be nice to get
Campbell in.
2 hoops for one.
Yes, the old 2 for 1. Give and go. Another turnover. Got to go bounce pass there, perhaps, Steve. And to the wing. And fortunately, another turnover. So just going back and forth in a seesaw matchup here of turnovers.
Norwood does a great job of getting the hands into the passing lane. Those hands are not down by their side. They're all active.
25 seconds to go. Panther ball, full pressure here by the Mustangs. No, you want to move that ball. Campbell
No.
to the middle. It's Cody all the way down, and he scores. So Cody with 4 points early. 10 seconds to go. Panthers within 8. Deep three by Daniels, no good. Push off, tipped, and it'll be Mustang ball. Looked like number 4, who did not have a height advantage, pushed off a little, no call. They're not going to call that tonight, Steve. They're letting him play, as you said.
Luke had a good box out on him, but the ball tipped off his fingers.
Ball goes high to Daniels. I have a feeling he's going to put it up. He does. It's good at the buzzer. Too bad the Panthers were on a little run there, but certainly, Steve, that last 2 minutes, quite an improvement for the Panthers. After 1, they're down 10, but some signs of life there in the last little segment there of the quarter.
Yeah, they're getting their feet underneath them now. You know, the press, I think, really shook them up a little bit. We didn't handle it very well. You know, and it's understandable at this stage of the season. Not having a lot of time to, you know, you get a new coach trying to put in a whole new offense, a whole new defense. Oh, and let's put our press break in too at the same time, you know.
Right.
And
This is true.
And it makes it very hard.
It does. On the same token, Steve, not to counterpoint you, but same thing for Norwood. I'm sure they haven't had a lot of practice time either. But like you said, they have an advantage maybe of a few more seniors, played together longer.
Right, right. One of the things I think we got to do a better job of is coming to the ball. We're kind of standing off, and Norwood is beating us to those balls.
Right.
You know, and that's where they're picking up a lot of their steals.
Yeah, I think we talked about that in the last game, and whether it's really any sport that involves passing or a ball, you got to go to it. You can't wait for the ball to come to you. So Panthers in good spirits, though, as I see them break the huddle here to my right. Second quarter about to start. They're down 10, but I think they're feeling better about themselves right now, again, after those last couple of minutes.
It's a long game. You got to play the whole game, you know, and I'm sure they'll make adjustments.
It'll be Cody, Cotting, Jewett, Merkin, and Campbell to start the quarter. Panther ball. Campbell on the wing. Tries to go left, not much there. Swing the ball to the right to Merkin. He dribbles to his left. Jewett down low to Cody. No, that's a tough pass.
Yeah, a lot of hands in there.
Here come the Mustangs to the wing. It's Daniels, and he is a scorer. And that time, it's going to be a Panther charge. So they do make the call. And the Panthers take the charge on that one on Daniels, who is going to go to the hoop, Steve. He's shown that early. When the ball's in his hands, he's likely to score or make a move.
He's very quick. You know, Ty Cotting, though, did a great job moving his feet, you know, establishing position.
Panther ball down 10. Second quarter just started. Here's Merkin. Merkin over half court with Daniels behind him. Merkin going all the way down to his left. Ball rolls out. Cotting underneath somehow gets the ball. Kicked it back. That is Merkin for 3. It's long. Cody can't get the rebound. Good position by number 3. That's Jaden Ryan. He has the ball over half court. Panthers do a good job getting back on D.
Oh,
Give and go. Nice play.
They run that high pick there, and the guard is...
Travel there by Daniels, so a turnover by Norwood. I'm sure both coaches will address the turnover situation throughout this game, because Norwood has had a handful.
We got to do a little better job on that high pick at the elbow. The guards are going through, and they're wide open. You know, we need some help defense. We got to be aware of that pick.
Here's Merkin. Campbell to his right, tries to go baseline. Up and under the hoop, no call. Blocked, I guess, by Corey Ellis. Mustangs on the move. Panthers, again, good job hustling and getting back. Corey Ellis up top. Here comes the curl. Nope, he hangs on to it. He tries to work on Cody. Nothing there. Drive is long. Rebound, Jewett. So Norwood in a little bit of a slump here. Panthers got to capitalize. It's Cody. Kicks it to Merkin. Merkin in the corner. He's got to watch out for a trap. He does. Jackson to Luke. Campbell at the elbow. And they're going to reset with 14 to go on the shot clock. Jewett works to his right. He pulls up. Nothing there. Campbell for a deep 3. Long. And Mustang ball. And a 10-point lead. 6 minutes to go, second quarter.
Norwood certainly likes to push it. They put the pressure on. If they've got nothing, they back it out.
Cotting on Steves at the top of the key. Ball swung around. There's that high pick again. Nothing there. Baseline. Nice little move. No good by the shot, but the rebound is obtained by Max Angelico, and he puts it back in. 22-20. Here comes Merkin on the move. And it'll be a blocking foul as Corey Ellis was moving his feet. So Merkin, good job pushing it and going to his left, and Spencer will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, it's really nice. Holliston, you know, in spite of the defensive pressure, they're taking the ball to the hoop. You know, they're not laying back.
First one is good by Merkin. Panthers 3 for 5 at the line as Ryan Kasongo and Jake Waldman, number 5, checks into the ball game. So Waldman, Cotting, Merkin, Kasongo, and Ryan. Second one from Merkin, long. Rebound Mustangs. Mustangs with the ball and an 11-point lead. Will cross over and change of speed. And he'll get to the line as that is Joey Steves, the 10th grader. That's a sophomore. He'll get to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, sophomore, and he's handling the ball a lot.
5:19 to go, second quarter. Steves, the lefty, first one up and no good. He's got something on his right hand there, maybe. Perhaps an injury he's dealing with to his ring finger on his right hand.
I noticed before the game he was wearing that even, and almost looks like he's jammed that finger.
Second one long, rebound Ryan. Merkin to Ryan, up fake, not much there. Kasongo wide open 3, no good. Rebound Mustangs. Panthers got to try to grab a couple offensive boards if possible on those long 3-pointers. 3-pointer now for Steves, high arc, no good. Kasongo with the rebound. He's got a couple of Mustangs on him. Able to bring it up. It's Cotting all the way down the court to Ryan. Ryan up fake to his left. Looks right, pushed, and he'll get to the line. So Topher Ryan will make his first trip to the line of the year. Nice up fake and drive. Took the body hit as he's used to doing, being a tight end on the Holliston Panther football team. Taking a few hits over the years. First one for Ryan. Gets a nice roll. Straight up and down. Remind me of the old Don Nelson rolling in the 69 finals against the Lakers. Not that I saw it live, but on tape a couple of years later.
I might have seen it live.
Bill Russell's last game. Second one good by Topher Ryan.
Well, we'll see how Topher's doing, getting in shape here where he's missed some time.
Panthers down 9. Mustangs with the ball, 4:38 to go in the half. Tipped away by Kasongo. He's got the ball, and they're going to say he stepped out. So good hustle play, though, by Jordan, the sophomore.
Yep. Nice play. And if you can complete those plays, then you start your comeback.
Mustangs slowing the pace down just a bit here. There's Daniels into the paint, finds an open man, misses the layup, though. And rebound rolls off, too bad. Rolls out of Kasongo's hands. A nice drive and dish by Daniels. Panthers fortunate that number 24, that was Max Angelico, missed the layup, but couldn't corral the rebound. Fresh clock for the Mustangs. Nice spin move, forces it, no good. Merkin with the ball, here comes Ryan. In transition, here come the Panthers. Ryan. Little fade away.
Oh, nice
it's
shot.
Good for Ryan. Panthers within 7. Closest they've been since very early in this contest. And a timeout by the Norwood coach. That is Kristen McDonald.
Yeah, she reminded me, she's trying to call timeout, and the official couldn't hear her, you know, and it reminds me of when my daughter was the high school coach. She would be screaming for a timeout, and those officials, you just can't hear them.
Yeah.
You know?
So Panthers, if we reset here, 3:54 to go in the half, 22-15 Mustangs, but the Panthers showing some vast improvement here in this second quarter. The pace has slowed down, Steve. Panthers have cut down on their turnovers, made a couple shots. Got to
Yeah.
keep Norwood out of that press, setting that press up too.
Yeah, and the one thing though is, as we get a little closer, they're probably going to come back with that press, you know. So you're going to have to be aware of it. And, but we are doing a much better job handling the pressure. We're a little calmer. We're a little more patient. You know, and it'll come.
Yes.
It'll come.
And breaking the huddle will be Waldman, Cotting, Ryan. So there's your three seniors on the court. Merkin, a junior, and Kasongo, the sophomore for the Panthers. It'll be Mustang ball right in front of us here at the table as they inbound. Panthers still in their man-to-man. Haven't changed up and gone to that zone yet, but things seem to be settling down here. Goes baseline left side, turnover, and it's Cotting who ends up in the ball, and here comes Merkin.
Yeah, good play by Cotting.
Merkin on the move behind the back into the lane. Kasongo takes some contact. No call. They are letting him play tonight. And here come the Mustangs. It's Daniels. Daniels proven to be dangerous with the basketball as he sets up. Goes to his left, drives, fades away. It's Long. Nice rebound.
Oh, nice
dish.
pass.
Wow. And a block by Kasongo. It'll be Panther ball. Here comes Merkin. He kicks out. It's Ryan for three. Long. Ball to the Mustangs. Good action here, Steve. 3-minute mark.
Yeah, they're
Left to go.
moving up and down the court, and they're all climbing for those rebounds.
Number 33, that's Connor Sheehan with the ball. He made a really nice pass a moment ago, which did not result in points. And little contact there.
Blocked by Ryan.
Panthers get the ball. Here's Kasongo over, and that one is thrown. It'll be a turnover and a foul. So Ryan, Topher, and Gamble went for the ball, and Topher got a little too handsy there, I think.
Yeah, he caught his arm.
And there's 2:36 to go in the half. Still a 7-point game. Number 3, Jaden Ryan, inbounding to my left. There's the sophomore. That's Steves.
Okay, they're running that high pick. There it is
To
again.
Daniels, tries to go left hand, and Panthers foul. I think that's going to be on Ryan.
Yeah, that's going to be a second.
Yeah. So 2 quick ones there as Campbell will check in. So Panthers, like you said, got to recognize that backdoor coming. They've been doing it.
Yeah, well, that
quite some
time Topher came for help, but he just didn't quite get there. And
First one is good by Daniels.
Topher comes out of the game. He's not quite in game shape yet.
Basketball shape a little different than football shape.
Yeah, and he missed the beginning of the basketball season with an ankle injury.
Second one is good. And the Mustangs 7 for 10 from the line, shooting at 70%.
12 points for Daniels.
Little pressure by the Mustangs. Panther ball, 20 to go on the shot clock. It's Campbell at the top. Merkin. Merkin looks to move. He gets in the paint. It's tipped away. Kasongo has it and pulls it back out with 8 on the shot clock. Campbell trying to drive to the baseline. 3 shot by Kasongo. It's long and off the back stanchion, and it'll be Mustang ball. Under 2 minutes to go in the half. Panthers down 9.
Yeah, Norwood really held off, and they're starting to get control of the game again.
What a nice move
drive
by Daniels. No good. Ball on the ground. It's Campbell, and here he comes. Little
All
3-on-2 for the moment. He goes straight to the hoop. No call, blocked. It'll be Panther ball. I'm going to try to stop saying no call. These guys are letting him play. I like it. It's a little physical, and the way it should be.
Yeah. No, I think that was a good play. Nice block. 2 Norwood players get back on it.
Campbell soft off the glass. It's good. Luke Campbell, senior, brings the Panthers to within 7. Minute 20 to go in the half.
There's the high pick again.
They
And he's wide open on the roll, but
baseline. It's Gamble. Shot is short, follows it though and gets his own rebound. Ball's on the ground, tipped away by Merkin. And gets on the ground, but they're going to call it travel as he slid with the ball a little bit. And it's exactly 1 minute to go here in the half. 7-point game, Mustang lead, and the ball. To the wing, there's Daniels. The action goes through him. And we'll have a travel on Corey Ellis. So Panthers with the ball, 47 and 2/10 to go. Maybe a 2-for-1 if they're able to pull that off, although the pressure here by the Mustangs may deter that. Press break goes into the corner, which you want to avoid, but Campbell able to get out of that. And Kasongo slowly gets it over half court. 20 on the shot clock, 35 on the game clock. Waldman. Merkin tipped away. Here comes Corey Ellis.
Oh, good play by Campbell.
Finishes. Yeah, Campbell almost had a hand on it. 20 to go, shot clock is off. As Luke works one-on-one, getting the ball over half court to Kasongo. 10 seconds to go. To Waldman. 7 seconds, and they're going to call a block as Jake kind of just put his head down, and there was some contact, and we'll get the benefit of the call. That is Norwood's 8th foul, so Jake will go to the line for a one-on-one. Jake Waldman, the senior, going to the line for his first trip today.
Yeah, he's been doing a good job. He was doing a good job on defense, trying to deny that ball into the high post, and really working hard on defense.
So 6 seconds on the game clock. Here is Jake's first. And a one-on-one. First one is up. It's to the right, and a couple players end up on the ground. Tyler with 2 Mustangs. And at the buzzer, no good. So Coach Champagne having a couple questioning some of the non-calls that have been happening here. It's a physical game. It's an up-tempo game. And it's a 9-point game. So the Panthers were down 10 after 1 and now down 9. So, but I feel, Steve, there's been more progress than the score indicates.
Well, that was a 7-6 quarter in our favor. So I think we're really feeling ourselves out, you know, trying to figure this whole thing out. And, you know, so they'll sit down at halftime and iron it all out, and they're going to come out with a great game plan.
That's
for the
right,
second
Steve.
half.
You got it, and that's what I'm hoping for, and I'm going to put my trust in Coach Champagne and his staff that that's going to happen in the rest of the club. So we'll break for halftime. 26-17, Norwood Mustangs over your Holliston Panthers. We'll be back for the second half in a moment. Back for the second half of tonight's Tri-Valley matchup. It's the Holliston Panthers versus the Mustangs, Steve. Panthers down 9. You got some stats for us?
We do. For Norwood, Damari Daniels led the way with 12 points. He is just, half of the show for Norwood. Jamario Corielis had 4 points. Will Gamble had 5 points. Jack Kelly had 3 points. Max Angelico had 2 points for a total of 26 points. For Holliston, Topher Ryan back playing his first game tonight had 4 points. Spencer Merkin had 2 points. Aiden Jewett had 3 points on 1-3. Jordan Kasongo had 1 point. Luke Campbell had 2 points. And Jackson Cody had 4 points for a total of 17.
So definitely going to need to score more than 17 to win this ball game. Obviously down 9, but just that point total not going to cut it. So Panthers will be shooting left to right to start this. It'll be Mustang ball. It's Merkin, Jewett, Cody, Kasongo, and Campbell to start. Here come the Mustangs. Man to man again for the Panthers. Movement up
Okay.
top, nothing going in the middle.
Oh,
But as I
nice.
say that, there's Gamble, and he scores. They opened up, went 5 wide, and he took the middle. 28-17.
Norwood in the man-to-man.
And a lot of pressure up top as Gamble almost goes for the steal.
Oh!
As Campbell puts up a shot, and it is Corey Ellis. I think he blocked it with his elbow. He was so high.
Oh, man, he read that well.
That ball's tipped and a turnover.
He is long.
Mustang ball. And an 11-point lead as they circle around high. Here comes that high pick again. Panthers see it and recognize it. Lots of switching, and it'll be a moving pick on Corey Ellis.
Yeah, that's a good call. He pivoted into the Holliston player who was trying to go under the screen.
Full court pressure by the Mustangs as Cody looks to inbound, having a hard time. Bounce pass over to his left, it's Campbell. And to Merkin. Merkin working on his man. Over half court to Jewett. Under 7 minutes to go here in the second half, just underway. Kasongo for 3, off the back iron. And there's Gamble again to Daniels. They're their 2 main men as he looks and makes a wonderful move up and under with his right hand on the left side. It's a 13-point lead for the Mustangs.
Yeah, gee, you know, I don't know that there's any way to stop that. It's so herky-jerky.
Panthers almost throw it away. Jewett corrals it.
That's a
Ball's
kick.
kicked by Corey Ellis. Using all parts of his body here, Steve.
Yeah, yeah.
Not just the hands, but the feet.
So new 30-second shot clock.
Max Penn checks into the game, the junior, for Jackson Cody. Campbell bounce pass to Jewett. Nice inbounds, but a weak shot does not go. Ball tipped out, and it will be Panther ball. Nope, excuse me, Mustang ball. And it looks like the Panthers with some full court pressure for the first time today. And tipped away, Kasongo up. Whoa, he'll get to the line. He's not happy. He missed that layup, but a nice tip. So a little pressure there by the Panthers, Steve.
Yeah, that was good reaction. You know, that was Aiden Jewett, I think, that got the hand that just tipped that ball. And
first one no good by Kasongo. So Panthers trying something different with the pressure, which worked, but in Kasongo to the line. His second is good. 30-18 Mustangs. As number 22, Cam McDonough, the junior, brings the ball over half court. There's Daniels driving, tipped by Campbell.
Good play by Campbell.
And back to Daniels. Daniels only a junior.
Oh, that's scary.
As he works on Kasongo. Fiddling and diddling at the top. Tipped away by Kasongo. Nice hands and heat. Great hustle play by Kasongo as he is not backing down from Daniels. I love it.
Well, they just got to remember when Daniels got the ball, watch his hips, not the ball. And
Full court pressure. And whoa,
boy, man,
that's a killer. As Corey Ellis, just a prayer there. I think with just a second to go on the shot clock. Kasongo over half court. Panthers do a nice job breaking the press there to Campbell on the left side, 33-18. Panthers stagnant on offense, not a lot of movement, although Kasongo cuts through the middle. It's Merkin, and almost tipped away by Gamble. Ball's on the ground. Daniels has the ball. 2-on-1, Jewett back. Layup for the Mustangs. That's number 3, Jaden Ryan. 35-18, Coach Champagne looking for a timeout and gets it at the 5:11 mark. So, Steve, 35-18, not quite the start the Panthers wanted.
No, not for the start of the second half. You know, we've only scored 1 point here since they came out of the locker room. And, you know, once again, Norwood is just much faster than we're playing tonight.
Yep.
They're overplaying everything. They're beating us to those loose balls. They're beating us to the pass. So, we just got to be faster.
Yeah, they do seem to be one step ahead, and the athleticism certainly playing a role. The athleticism and the height for the Mustangs, but still a lot of time left. 5:11 to go here in the third. It is only 17-point deficit for the Panthers, but they're going to have to double their point total up till now, Steve, and that's what I'm concerned about.
Yeah, I mean, Norwood, this is a really good team. Damari Daniels, he's so talented at the guard position. It's hard to cover him. You're right with him, and all of a sudden he's gone. He goes by you. And then Jamario Coriolis is just so long and lanky, and he's really controlling the middle of the floor.
Causing a lot of problems for the Panthers as they inbound under their own hoop. Goes to Penn on the press break. Pressure still by the Mustangs. Campbell to Kasongo. Over half court. 20 to go on the shot clock. And Jewett trying to work around a Penn pick. Ball up top to Campbell for three. Back iron, no good. Kasongo goes up high for the rebound. Resets, and he's fouled. As he spins around and kicked it back to Campbell. That's a foul on number 22. It's Cam McDonough. And here comes senior Topher Ryan to check in. He'll check in for Kasongo.
Yeah. Kasongo's been very active out there in the last few minutes.
Yeah, not much on the stat sheet from him, but he has played a role here for the Panthers as Ryan looks to go to his right, pulls up, kicks it down low, baseline jumper short by Jewett, and rebound by Steves, the sophomore. He crosses over, nothing there. Three is going to be short, into Campbell's hands. Here comes Campbell over half court. Damari Daniels working on him. The Jewett on the wing. Panthers moving around. Ryan at the top elbow. Fakes. Up shot. Fouled. No good. But he'll get himself to the line. Topher has those fake moves and herky jerk type of game, which can help against an athletic, quick team who's maybe going to bite on some of those.
Yeah, and I think coach is trying to find a shooter to get back in the ball game here. That's why Ryan came in, because we're getting some shots off, but they're just not dropping for us.
First one is good by Topher Ryan, 35-19, 4:11 to go in the third quarter. Ryan, the senior, his second is good. 35-20. Daniels working top right. Panthers still in that man-to-man.
Good hands by
And there's the sophomore, and he's going to get a call. There's a little handsy there, Steve. Foul is on 11. That's Aiden Jewett. And we have some substitutions for the Panthers. Jake Waldman, number 5, checks in, and so does Tyler Cotting for Campbell and Merkin. And Topher Ryan slapping the ball out of the hands of number 15. That's Jack Kelly, who's out of bounds, and that'll result in a technical foul. So Topher's emotions taking over here a little bit as in the far end and the Norwood end there. And not supposed to reach over that line, Steve. So it'll be a technical foul. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and and if that ball, if he's holding the ball over the end line, in fair play, that's a legitimate play. But apparently he wasn't.
Right. So 2 free throws for Daniels. He makes the first. Second one is no good as Campbell checks back in for Ryan. So Panthers down 16. It'll be Mustang ball. Same position as where the technical occurred. Waldman guarding the inbounds pass, goes up top. That's Steves. Looks to kick down, ball's on the ground, and there's some rolling and fighting, and it's a travel. The Panthers got a break on that one as Steves had the ball. Not much movement there as Cotting gets up slowly, and he is hurting a little bit.
Yeah, right.
He's going to try to shake it off. I'm
when
sorry,
you're on the
Stevie.
floor, you can't roll with the ball, and apparently that's what he was doing. Was he turned over? I'd have to look at the tape again. That's what I'm assuming the call was.
Either way, it's Panther ball. We like that. Down 16, under 4 minutes to go in the third. Campbell, right side Cotting. Steps to his right, hasn't dribbled yet. Inbounds to Jake. Wallman,
nice
pass to Penn, and it's good. Good interior passing by the Panthers. Down 14 now, loop it up. And a turnover by the Mustangs, so it'll be Panther ball. Still pressure by the Mustangs. And here comes Jewett. The ball is kicked off, but it'll stay Panther ball as it went off of Steve's foot. So a little dribble control there, but Panthers get the break, although shot clock now down to 24. Panther crowd quite quiet tonight. I hate to say it, getting out volumed by the road crowd tonight.
Well, it's a small crowd here tonight, and I think all the volume is coming from the JV team.
Cotting working up top. There's Waldman, tries to drive, slapped around, ends up on his knees, kicks it out to Jewett, top of the key. It's good.
There we go.
Bombs away for Aiden Jewett. And the lead's down to 11. 3 minutes to go, third quarter.
And that's what it takes. You got to hit some shots.
Gamble step back three is an air ball into Campbell's hands. Almost turned over. But watch behind him. Here comes Luke over half court. Penn looking to set a high pick. Does. Campbell cuts down low. Nothing there. Here comes Cotting into the paint. Lays it up. It's hard. And a foul. A blocking foul on number 23. That's Aiden Pryor, the senior. And Cotting will get to the line for 2 shots. Tyler Cotting, number 3, the senior. He'll get to the line. Try to bring the Panthers a little closer at the 2:35 mark. First one is up and good.
That's his first point.
Cotting makes the lead a 10-point lead for the Mustangs. A late substitution. They're not going to let Coriolis in. Once the ball is in the hands of the shooter, isn't that a violation, Steve? Once he has the ball and
he's not allowed in, and that's not necessarily his fault. It could be the clock operator's fault.
All right. Cotting for his second is short. And into the hands of the Mustangs. Gamble works to his left.
Oh,
Tipped
good
away
help.
by Jewett, and he's got the ball.
Good help.
He's on the
Jewett.
move. Bounce pass to Waldman. Doesn't quite get there. Ends up in Daniels' hands. Daniels in transition, and Coach McDonald wants a timeout for her Mustang. So 2:18 to go, third quarter. Mustang lead is 10. Again, a lot of time left, Steve.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's still third quarter, so we just got to keep plugging away at this. Picking up a little information at halftime, Kristen McDonald, this is her first year coaching Norwood, but she coached at Braintree for a number of years, and I guess has a couple state titles up on her wall.
Okay.
You know, with the Braintree teams,
okay.
Girls teams.
Uh-huh.
So interesting transition. And my understanding is she actually works in the Norwood system, so which is the reason she wanted to come over and coach over here.
Excellent research at halftime, Steve. You were busy.
I don't just take a nap.
So 2:18 to go here in the third. Slight momentum shift towards the Panthers. Let's see if they can keep it going out of the Norwood timeout. It's Campbell, Waldman, Penn, Jewett, and Cotting are your Panthers on the court. Inbounding to the left. Waldman all over his man, but a little bit of pressure here as the Mustangs bring it over half court. 20 to go on the shot clock. That's Daniels, loops it up to Coriolis. He spins, hook shot's good.
What a nice shot.
Really smooth move by Coriolis as cuts the Panther run. It's to Waldman on the left side. Panthers do a good job getting through Waldman. Swings it over to Jewett. Near side, Cotting. Looks to his left, bounce pass. Waldman pulls up long. Rebound, Corey Ellis.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Yep.
You know, he's open there. You know, we just got to make those shots.
Wide open down low, unfortunately. Not good defense by the Panthers as Steves ends up all alone down there. That can't happen, Steve. Panther deficit back to 14. Just can't quite get over that hump.
No.
Ball's almost tipped away. Campbell in a dangerous spot of the court, but able to get the ball away and free it up. Waldman been active tonight. Love to see it.
Yeah, he's been very active.
There's a pick by Penn. Jewett curling around, nothing there. There's Cotting. Up fake, drives. He gets hit hard and will get to the line. So Cotting will make his second trip, I believe, Steve. Second trip to the line for Tyler.
Yep.
And Coach McDonald demanding her team to be switching on that down screen, and she's right, as there is some movement by the Panthers getting freed up. Cotting's first shot is good. Panther deficit is 13, 40-27 with 1:03 to go. Here's Cotting. His second is no good. It's long. Rebound Steves, the sophomore. Well, they got Steves and Daniels coming back next year, Steve. Not looking forward to that game.
Yeah, really.
Here we're under a minute, third quarter. Pace certainly slowed down from those first few frenetic minutes as Waldman almost tips it away. Shot clock down to 10. Drive by Steves, up and scores. Boy, he's dangerous, the sophomore.
Yeah,
15-point lead for the Mustangs.
And I was just looking, Corey Ellis is also a junior, so.
Campbell gets it over half court to Jewett. Shot clock down to 19. Penn to Cotting, baseline short. Rebound, Corey Ellis. And McDonald wisely tells her team to slow it down for a moment. Shot clock off. 12 to go, 12 seconds. Make that 10 now in the quarter. It's Daniels working high against Campbell. He's looking to go one-on-one. He gets by Campbell, left hand. He has got some nice moves. That is Damari Daniels.
17 points for Daniels.
Wow.
Tonight.
And that's the second buzzer beater tonight for the Mustangs as, 17 points. He's quick, he's got some moves, and he's got the name too, Steve. Damari Daniels. Anyways, end of three. It's 44-27 Mustangs. And again, the Panthers, seem to have it going for a couple of moments, and then Mustangs, sign of a good club, able to regain that momentum.
Yeah. That's what as a club, you don't want to lose the momentum totally. All right, team makes some plays against you, and then you come back and you stop them, and you kind of negate whatever you just did.
And I can hear in the Panther timeout to my right, I can hear Coach Champagne demanding they play as a team. And whether that's defensively or offensively.
Yeah, well, I think the thing here is you can't give up on this game. So we got to go out there, we got to play hard, we got to figure it out, because whatever is going on here, pressure, defense, we got to figure out how to break it for the next game. It's we're not just looking at this and go, oh, this is a loss.
Right.
You can't look at it that way.
Yeah,
you're building.
You're building, and there's still 8 minutes to go. I mean, the stranger things have happened than a 17-point lead disappearing in 8 minutes. But certainly the Panthers have some work to do here, as they'll start the third quarter with Campbell, Cotting, Penn, Merkin, and Waldman. So down 17, it will be Panther ball going left to right. Campbell driving, up fake. No, oh boy, that is packed by Corey Ellis. He does not go for an up fake. He can recover with that length.
He gets up off the floor so quick he can stay down until that ball's released.
Inbounding as Campbell has to go up high to Merkin. Merkin right in front of us. 22 to go on the shot clock. Fakes left, goes right. Not much there. Campbell on the wing. Panthers having a hard time getting it down low as Merkin tries, just edges in there, and he's going to get himself to the line. Just kind of threw that left shoulder, put his head down, and got himself to the line on a blocking foul.
Yeah, it was a good move. You know, he turned the corner and he got that half a step, and defense couldn't get there in time. You know, and that's what you got to keep doing.
So Spencer Merkin, his first, is good. I have the Panthers with 11 for 20 on the night from the free throw line, so certainly getting to the line a lot, Steve.
Yeah,
which is a good sign.
Well, and as we said from the beginning, they're driving a lot.
Second one is good. 44-29, 15-point game, but here comes Steve dishing, and there's Corey Ellis. Just like that.
That is something when you got somebody his talent in the middle, you can just throw it in there and he'll get it.
Campbell, jumper, good.
2-point shot.
36-31, 46-31. Full court pressure by the Panthers. It's Daniels working to his left on Campbell. He's going to go all the way down, throws it up, scores.
Yeah, that's a tough matchup, trying to full court press against him.
No doubt. Bounce pass into to Waldman, kicks it back out. Cotting into the key. To Merkin. Merkin driving, scoring. Good drive by Spencer. 48-33. 6:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Mustangs and Gamble just kind of fakes the handoff, but they're going to call him for a double dribble or a carry. Excuse me, a carry on that one.
They still have that rule in the book?
I guess so. Not in the NBA, Steve, but here at the high school level, sure. 6:39 to go, 48-33. Mustang lead. Full court pressure by the Mustangs as, well, soft pressure as Merkin brings it over. It's Jewett, top of the key. Campbell through the hands of Cody and into the Mustangs. That's number 4. That's Stephen Reen with the ball.
Stay down.
Mustangs working to the left. It's Corey Ellis to Reen as they're killing some clock. Deep 3 by Gammel's good. He's a good little player too, Steve. There's 6 minutes to go, 51-33.
It's 10 for Gamble.
Now this team, Norwood, can go inside and out. Cut by Merkin. Merkin, whoa, no call. And then they're going to say that Corey Ellis had the ball and was out of bounds. Like you said, Steve, you got to see the Panthers continue to finish strong, at least with effort here and hustle.
Yeah. Still taking it in. The problem when we take it in is that Corey Ellis is so big in there, he alters all the shots. But you got to keep going after him.
Kick it to the wing to Campbell. He gets the baseline, drives it up, scores. Nice drive,
nice
baseline move by Campbell with the left finish. 51-35. 5.5 to go, fourth quarter. Mustangs to the far side in the corner. It's Reen, Corey Ellis. They're working the clock. And almost a steal by Cotting. There's Gamble, a floater. Man, he doesn't miss. And 53-35 now Mustangs, 5 minutes to go. Jewett, top of the key. Campbell, Cotting. He works, fades away, long. Rebound, guess who? Corey Ellis.
Yeah.
Mustangs with the ball. Near side, it's Gamble. Goes up top. Corey Ellis dribbles. Dangerous for a big man, but he gets it through. A nice rebound by Campbell. Bumped and no call. Here comes Merkin. Merkin kicks it out. Jewett for 3. It's long. Mustangs ball. They're walking it up the court now. 4:24 to go, fourth quarter.
Yeah, I'm sure they want to eat clock now.
53-35, approaching the 4-minute mark in the final quarter. In the corner, the Reen. 12 on the shot clock. Yeah, they're certainly taking their time. Gamble.
See, and now they clear the middle out.
Gamble, the senior, tries to pull up from deep, throws one, and he's fouled, boy. And I don't even think the ref wasn't happy with himself, I don't think, on that call, knowing that it just happened, knowing he was not going to get a good reaction from the Panthers and the Panther crowd, but there was contact.
Exactly.
You know,
I know
had
the
to make
feeling.
the call.
You know, you just say, why did you do that? The shot wasn't going to go in.
So it'll be 3 free throws for Gamble. 53-35, just under the 4-minute mark. Your Panthers are Cody, Kasongo, Jewett, Merkin, and Campbell. And maybe it's not a three-pointer.
No, Oh.
I guess that was only a 2-point shot there. So 54-35. 19-point lead now for the Mustangs. They're in control. 3:45 to go in the game. Jewett kicks it to Merkin, top of the key. High pick by Cody. Pull up pop, tipped by Corey Ellis into the hands of Cody, and then tipped out of bounds. No, he was fouled. So Jackson Cody will get to the line. But it was Corey Ellis again making a difference in the middle. Steve got a tip on that shot.
Yeah, he's altering the shots in there.
First one is good by Cody. 54-36, and a timeout by Coach Champagne.
That's 5 points for Cody so far.
So 54-36, 3:36 to go in the fourth quarter, Steve. And I don't know, how do you have an answer for this? The athleticism, the height, the length, and they're shooting at a high percentage. That doesn't help either. They're just not.
Well,
missing.
they're getting good shots. Yeah. You know, I wish I had a shot chart, but they get a lot of layups.
Yeah.
You got a really good guard in Daniels, and he can penetrate, and then he just throws it up in the air, and Corey Ellis goes and gets it, you know, because he gets up so high. Very tough to defend.
So they've got, as I mentioned earlier, an inside-outside game, and they're very good defensively. So the Panthers, you know, it's a good workout for them tonight. You know, maybe not going to come out on top, but certainly maybe exposing some things that they need to work on in this young season. And like you said, this is only the second game here, so
sure.
You know, I don't want to say this is a Tri-Valley game, but you know, you're looking at this almost like a scrimmage here, trying to work on a few things and maybe hopefully finish strong.
Yeah,
in the last 3.5 minutes.
And as I said, you know, when you're trying to work on presses and press breaks, you know, it's a team thing, and there's just not a lot of time from the start of basketball to the start of the games. You know, practice to the games, and it's a new coaching staff. It's not like we did this last year. Remember what we did? So,
second shot by Cody is long. Rebound Mustangs, 54-36. Topher goes for the steal, nothing there. Kicked out to the wing. It's number 24 on the drive. Nice block by Topher as he got up there. Good athleticism by Ryan. It'll be Mustang ball, 14 seconds to go on the shot clock. Inbounding from the left corner. And there's Corey Ellis, who...
that's a travel.
Yes, it is. So Corey Ellis left his feet. He's not really happy with himself. 3:18 to go, Panther ball. Gets by Daniels, that's Merkin. Kicks it to Kasongo and brings it back out. Jewett to Ryan. Jackson trying to go to work, and there's a bump, and it'll be on Corey Ellis. So Jackson using his body there, getting some nice position, Steve.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're going to go against Corey Ellis, you want to go right at him, one-on-one. He is really good defensively in providing the help, you know, coming off of his man to the shooter, you know, after the shooter has made his move.
Right.
That's where he really excels.
So here's Cody to the line. First one's good. (54-37). Mustang lead. 3:05 to go, fourth quarter. Second one up and just rolls off to the side. Rebound, Corey Ellis.
And that's another area, once again, and not to pick on Cody, but we got to improve our free throws.
It's Daniels up top. He penetrates, floats. No good, finally missed. And a rebound by Casongo, and he gets hit. Foul on number 1, that's Damari Daniels. And that's the 19th foul for the Mustangs, so it'll be, and that is number 10. It has been updated, so Casongo going to the line for 2 shots. First one up, no good. Second one by Jordan, good. 54-38, 16-point lead, 2:40 to go. Pressure by the Panthers, but as you said earlier, tough to match up one-on-one full court with this team with the quickness. And Daniels, as he gets to the hoop, kicks it right to Corey Ellis. It's short, rebound on the ground. It'll be Mustangs ball.
Yeah, once again, they penetrate and then just throw it up in the vicinity of Corey Ellis, and he goes and gets it.
Fresh shot clock for the Mustangs. Travel by Daniels. So, Panther ball, 2:23 to go, 54-38. Junior number 14, Jack Winston, checks into the game for Aiden Jewett. So Winston, Merkin, Ryan, Cody, and Casongo in the game. Full court pressure still, soft pressure by the Mustangs. Working some of the shot clock. Merkin gets by Daniels. Merkin over the top, Winston for 3. It's short. Rebound bouncing into the hands of the Mustangs. That's Stephen Reen. Approaching 2 minutes to go here in the fourth. Daniels, Winston on him. Tough matchup for Jack as Daniel goes around Merkin, and he's fouled. So Daniels will get to the line, and hearing it from the Norwood crowd, be a foul on number 2. That's Topher Ryan. I think that's why the Norwood crowd is cheering. They probably know Topher's name from football also, is my guess.
I don't know. He helped the Norwood player up, so.
And inbounding, so not a shooting violation. Shot is, goes up high. It'll be Panther ball. So 1:48 to go, 54-38. Panthers down 16. Still some pressure from the Mustangs. Here's Merkin. Daniels on him. Panthers with double high post. Switch and roll. Ryan trying to work. Gets hit, tipped away. Regains it though, kicks to Merkin, far side. Spencer driving. Goes in, long, Cody, yes! And 1. So Jackson Cody in the right spot there, able to get the rebound and put it right back up and in for the hoop, and he'll get to the line. 54-40, minute 27 to go. One thing I loved about that play by Jackson, got the ball up high, caught it high and kept it high, Steve.
Yeah.
Didn't bring the ball down, which is what a lot of big men sometimes do, and then it gets stripped.
Yep.
So Jackson, good job there. Got hit, made the hoop, and gets the free throw. So that one is good for Cody. Makes it a 13-point lead. Full court pressure by the Panthers. 1:20 to go. Fourth quarter, Jordan reaches, gets not able to get him. And Mustangs working some clock here. Reen up top. Panthers right on them. Trying not to foul. This one's for 3 from the corner, in and out. Rebound though to Reen. Kicked it back out, and a fresh 30 seconds for the Mustangs. as they're looking to wind the clock down under a minute now. Merkin with a steal. Merkin to the hoop, lays it up, and it's in. And a timeout by Coach Champagne. 11-point deficit, 45 seconds to go. Nice play by Spencer, though.
Yeah, Spencer's got 8 points now, and, you know, they're still playing.
Yes, they are. They are still playing, and you know, that's something to build on for, you know, going into the holiday here with a little break. And, you know, they'll have a full week of practice, Steve. So as you've been talking about, not a lot of practice time in this young season. And the way the schedule works out, and with the holiday, no games until the 30th. So 10 days, 11 days from now, and there'll be some practice time in there.
Yeah.
You know, obviously not on Christmas, but I know Coach has a few planned, more than a few for this week. So plenty of time to work in the gym.
Yeah, and I'm sure they've seen a lot of things tonight that they need to work on. And they'll come out, and I'm sure they'll fine-tune a lot of this, and things will be better.
And, you know, you know, as we've seen, this Norwood club, you know, strong in many levels, and, you know, their press is excellent, as we saw, especially in the first half. And the Panthers, you know, have, I thought, did a better job of dealing with that in the second half. So that's an excellent practice for them. So your Panthers are Merkin, Ryan, Cody, Winston, and Kasongo. 45 seconds to go. 54-43 Mustang ball as they inbound it under their own hoop, going right to left. Ryan covering the inbounder. That's number 10, Vincent Connors, the senior. Full court pressure. Mustangs break it into the corner. This is for three, short. Rebound tipped by Ryan into Merkin's hands. Here comes Merkin in transition. 30 seconds. Ryan looking left, looking right. Not much there. Fakes, tries to go around him. Not much there. Goes down low to Cody and thrown out of bounds.
Yeah, Topher really wanted to let that three fly, but Norwood was right there on him.
Yeah, that was good defense. So 21 seconds to go. Mustangs get it in. Clock not running. Now the clock's running. Mustangs with the ball, shot clock off. 14. And this one will just tick away, Steve. So the Panthers definitely showed some progress as the game went on, but this Norwood team, a tough matchup tonight for our Panthers in this young season. And it'll be a Mustang victory here in Holliston, 54-43. The halftime score was 26-17, so the Panthers put up some, you know, better numbers in the second half to close this one out with some positives. Certainly some good things to work on, Steve. And it looks like you have you got some stats over there to share with us.
Okay, we've got some stats for this game. For Norwood, we have Joey Steves with 4 points. Damari Daniels led the way for everybody with 19 points. Jaden Ryan had 2. We have Jamario Coriolis with 11 points, and he just had an awesome game, you know, rebounding and blocking shots and altering shots. And, you know, he's a force in the middle. Will Gamble had 13 points. Jack Kelly had 3 points. Max Angelico had 2 points for the Norwood total of 54. On the Holliston side, we have Topher Ryan with 6 points. Ty Cotting with 2 points. Spencer Merkin with 8 points. Jake Waldman did not score tonight. Aiden Jewett with 6 points. Jordan Kasongo with 3 points. And Max Penn with 2 points. Luke Campbell with 6 points. And Jackson Cody with 9 points for a total of 43 on the Holliston side. So a tough night for the Holliston Panthers. You know, they saw this was a much different game than their opening game, with Norwood coming out with full court pressure, which was very effective against Holliston to start the game, and then falling back into a very aggressive man-to-man defense and doubling the ball a lot. So Holliston faced a lot of pressure against their offense.
No doubt, and quite an athletic team. An impressive showing by the Norwood Mustangs as they move to 2-0. Holliston moves to 1-1. Their next game will be on the 30th against Nipmuc, an out of Tri-Valley League game, whereas the Mustangs' next game will be against Walpole on Monday. So that'll do it tonight from Rolls Fieldhouse here in Holliston. It's 54-43 the final score. Panthers take the loss tonight. We want to thank Steve, thank you for a great job tonight. And we want to thank our camera person, Lisa Hedrick, who's doing the filming up top. And good night.
Good night now.